150 kilometers away from Earth, the Sun is the central star of our planetary system. Moving at an average speed of 50 kilometers an hour, it would take a city bus 3 million hours, or 342 years in total, to cover that distance. And the Sun is what the name of the firm, that has become a household name among city bus manufacturers, alludes to. It was to evoke associations with the Sun, be easy to pronounce, and resemble the name Solange. Krzysztof Olszewski's adventure with the automotive industry began in the 70s, with the exchange of cylinder heads in a military motorbike. He walks the way from pupil to apprentice to foreman and proceeds to graduate from the Warsaw University of Technology, becomes head of the Neoplan factory in Berlin, and then the co-owner of Solaris. He is always accompanied by his wife, Solange Olszewska. In 1996, during the longest winter of the 20th century, the future owners of Solaris decide to launch their own factory in Bolechowo, near Poznan.
Jedna wielka budowa, hala, w której właściwie nic nie było. No i było moje zdziwienie ogromne, kiedy zobaczyłam, że właściwie w tej hali ma za miesiąc, dwa powstać pierwszy autobus dla miasta Poznania, a tam nie było ani jednej maszyny. No i przekonali mnie państwo olszewscy, żebym się nie martwiła, że w marcu będzie ten pierwszy autobus. Nawet jak sobie tego w tej chwili dzisiaj nie wyobrażam, to on powstanie.
The Olszewskis are spurred to expand following the award of a contract for buses to Poznan. I have nothing, you have nothing. So together we have just enough to found a huge factory. This quote from The Promised Land guides the company founders at the beginning of their path. In contrast to what the characters of Wajda's film do, the Olszewskis decide to insure their factory against fire. The firm develops quickly. In 1997, Neoplan accounts for nearly 40% of the Polish low-floor bus market. A year later, the manufacturer produces Oribus, a mobile beauty parlor. It is one of the first special bus orders for the firm. Krzysztof Olszewski starts noticing that Western products perform poorly on Polish roads, so he decides to create his own corrosion-resistant steel body frame. Soon afterwards, he creates his own brand. The buses start featuring the green dachshund logo, conceived by Solange Olszewska, which becomes the emblem of the Solaris.
Myśmy na początku byli zauroczeni, zafascynowani, powiem tak, niemiecką techniką Neoplana. Po paru latach stwierdziliśmy, no fajnie, to było dobre, ale my to zrobimy lepiej.
1999 is the year the low-floor city bus Solaris Urbino debuts during a trade fair in Poznan. In 2000, the company launches exports, expanding to neighboring markets in the Czech Republic, Germany, and Slovakia. According to Solange Olszewska, this feat was possible thanks to their know-how about culture, expectations, and the mentality in those countries. A year later, the company sees the debut of Vacanza coaches and Trollino trolleybuses. In 2001, the company of the Olszewskis changes its name to Solaris Bus Coach. The 1000th bus leaves the factory in Bolechowo in 2002. The subsequent years, 2003 and 2004, see a range of premieres: the 15-meter Trollino, the gas-powered Urbino, the Urbino low entry, and the new generation of city buses, Solaris Urbino. Moreover, the company wins a tender for the supply of 260 buses to Berlin. Irrespective of how much time has passed, the rules stay unchanged. Every customer may directly ring the Solaris owners at any time of the day or night, and rest assured that their call will be taken. In 2005, Solaris becomes a joint stock company. In the year of Solaris's 10th anniversary, the firm launches a new production hall in Bolechowo and presents the first hybrid bus in serial production made in Europe. Diesel has died. Long live electricity. Krzysztof Olszewski predicts boldly, speaking of an era of electromobility during the premiere press conference. In 2007, the company wins its first non-European tender for the supply of 225 buses to Dubai.
W Dubaju trzeba było przystosować się do zupełnie, kompletnie innego robienia biznesu, innego rozumienia biznesu. Staramy się oczywiście zrozumieć zwyczaje, kulturę innych krajów i na to tu szczególną uwagę zwracamy.
Another record gets broken in the following year. Solaris signs a deal for the supply of 320 buses to Athens. This has been the biggest ever single order of Solaris. In 2009, the company launches the Solaris Inter-Urbino intercity bus. In the same year, Solaris expands its electromobility ventures to go beyond merely hybrid buses. the company slides onto rail tracks, presenting its first tram named Tramino. Having won a contract for the supply of 45 trams to Poznan, the company decides to further increase its output capacities, this time adding a tram body frame assembly line in Środa Wielkopolska and a final assembly station in Poznan. The completely electrified and emission-free Solaris Urbino Electric joins the family of environmental-friendly Solaris vehicles in 2011. In 2012, the company sees the debut of the longest bus it has ever had on offer, the Urbino 1875, as well as that of a 12-metre electric bus. The Solaris Tramino Jena, the first Polish tram to roll out on German tracks, has its debut shortly afterwards in 2013. It is around this time that Solaris sells its 2000th city bus to Germany. The enterprise of the Olszewskis is an example of how good personal Polish-German relations can turn into business successes. In 2014, the company presents its new Solaris Urbino, a bus that is lighter and more spacious than its predecessor, but which is also simpler and cheaper to use. The clearer design of the new Solaris vehicle indicates that the manufacturer is indeed ready to face the challenges that lay ahead of public transport in the future. In 2015, Solaris receives important awards, the IF Design Award for the new Urbino and the Red Dot Award for 2015 for the Tramino Braunschweig. Earlier on, the firm had won such prestigious distinctions as Bus Builder of the Year, 2 business awards of the Polish President, and second place in the Bus of the Year competition. Solaris also stands for charity. The company has, among others, launched an in-house nursery for employees' children, the company's own Green Dachshund Foundation for the rescue of the defenseless, aids local needy people. The company helps young people enter the job market by running a dual study system and a vocational training scheme in schools, whereas driver trainings under the Safe Driver program contribute to improving safety on roads. Krzysztof Olszewski's dream of a repair shop has turned into an international enterprise. The bus brand Solaris rides in 30 countries in over 600 cities on 4 continents. The furthest corner the Polish brand has reached is the island of Reunion in the Indian Ocean and Martinique in the Caribbean.
To nasze autobusy to jeżdżą praktycznie po całym świecie. Byłem tam u kuzyna w Szwecji, w Malmö i widzę nasze Solarisy. To zaczęło serduszko pukać jak. I się chwalę, mówię, zobacz, te autobusy ja produkuję, mówię.
Over the past 20 years, some 14,000 vehicles have rolled out of the Bolechowo plant. At the moment, the company produces 8 buses per day, each consisting of 2,500 parts. The company is a leader in the production of trolleybuses in Europe. The hitherto unprecedented development and successes achieved by the company allow it to look forward with optimism. Solaris has managed to establish a solid foundation to develop dynamically and to create a modern, sustainable transport system.